What's up, YouTube? Bring you a unboxing and also a review and walkthrough of a special piece that I've been actually waiting for quite some time. Arrived today in the mail, and I'm actually putting some other pieces in the back burner to review and unbox, just so that I can get this one done. Been actually waiting for this. I'm very excited. As you can tell by the title, it is a Rangeman GW-9400-3CR module 3410. Before I get started, I want to send a special shout out to Ben. Ben is a new collector, or not new, but I guess kind of new. And I say kind of new because you wouldn't be able to tell that he's so new based on his collection. He's got an amazing collection, very high-spirited guy, and he's a person that you probably will see very soon with a massive, even bigger collection. I mean, that's how good he is so far. So Ben, special shout out to you. I appreciate all the love you sent this way, and I want to reciprocate. One of those reciprocates. So yeah, here we go. Rangeman GW-9400-3CR. This is the olive green version, and let me actually. This is the box, standard box. All right. It comes with your warranty card, which I already took out, the module for 3410, and a bunch of little paperworks. It's a thick manual because it comes with various languages. English, of course, Spanish, what else? I think maybe Japanese or Chinese, perhaps. French, yeah, French, definitely. I see French in there. And I don't know what other language that is. It looks like just French. So maybe just Spanish, English, French. So yeah, let's get to the watch at hand. Here it is. Very beautiful watch. Take this out of there. First of all, let's look at the design and colorway up close. It is olive green with the metal band keeper, still protected, still with the plastic on. Very nice olive green. Tough solar there. It's in a black font. There you go. Black G-Shock on the bezel with the yellow just mode forward, and the mode button here. Not mode. What is this? This is the change between the tri sensors. And I'll explain that in a second. Reverse. Triple sensors, which are controlled by this button here. Multi-band 6 solar, so that's atomic and solar. This is the top of the line, guys. I mean, there's the the name's gonna escape me right now. Oh man, I can't remember. There's another ProTech, I think it is, also made. It's a Casio line that has triple sensor watches, and Casio, this is actually the first G-Shock with triple sensor, which is I'm very happy about. There's other dual sensors like the Rangeman that has altimeter and what else? I think barometer on the barometer. You have the Mudman that has compass and thermometer. I mean, you have a lot of dual or dual sensor G-Shocks, but this is the first triple sensor G-Shock that I'm aware of. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry if I am, but this is, from my understanding, the first one. All right, you got a cool little light button here, black, with the protection in black there. There we go. We have a triple sensor on the bottom there in the black. Continued with the olive green and the little grip at the end for you to grab when you're wrapping up or strapping on the watch. On the back here, as you can see, this is the non carbon fiber. There's a carbon fiber version that came out in Japan. I went with the non-carbon for cost-effective measures. Saved a little money by not getting the carbon fiber, and I think that's okay. US retail is $300. Here's the back plate, beautiful back plate, black back plate with the Rangeman little cat with the compass on his wrist and the lightning bolt on his butt or his tail. There it is, module 3410, DW or GW, excuse me, 9400. Since it's atomic, it's a G. GW. Serial number there. Okay, so that's the design and aesthetic overview of the watch. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. Now let's look at the technology behind this piece. Many people don't like this watch. They prefer the black version because of the negative display, which is, and I agree, very difficult to read. But stylish because of this. I personally love it. I mean, sure, it's difficult to see. I just like the stealth look behind it. I don't like the positive display watches so much. Here's a GD350 with the positive display, and you can see the difference. It's a lot more legible when you compare to read. Very easy to read, the positive versus negative. So here we go. We're currently in the home time, which displays the time, date, and your current time. Actually, I haven't set mine. It's currently 9 o'clock, 9:03 p.m. here in Chicago. So it's 1 hour ahead, probably Eastern time. Then you have the dial there in the circle there, which is counting off the seconds. So you can see it there. There we go. You kind of see it there. Hold on, zoom in. There we go. You can see it counting off the seconds. 34, 35, so forth. Very nice. All right, so that's the home time. Then you select the mode to go to the next feature. Gives you the world time. You could set that for, I forget how many different world times you could display. Before I continue, you have the low, medium, high battery power levels in the middle of the watch there. Sorry, I got the little, there you go. Low, medium, high battery sensor to tell you the charge level. I currently have it at medium since I barely opened it. It's probably been in a box somewhere hidden in the dark. But in these, everyone knows I'm really bad with charging watches anyway. I usually don't expose them to light like I'm supposed to. My bad. So let's continue. World time. Then you have stopwatch. Let's turn it on, see how that looks. There it goes. And you see the circle there, the moon, it's turning. So it's a second for every cycle. 9, 10, 11, and so forth. Reset. Alright, that's stopwatch. Next one, timer. You could set, it's a 10-minute timer. You could set the timer, how long you want it to be. The beautiful thing about the second display there is that it gives you the time and the timer simultaneously, which is beautiful. It's a perfect, convenient tool and feature. A lot of different watches don't give you the option to see the time, the current time, so you're stuck watching just the countdown. There it goes, countdown. All right, stop and reset at 10. Next feature, the alarm. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, and the snooze. And your signal indicator to turn on and off your signal. Your beep, I should say, indicators. Alarm 1. Next feature, sun, which gives you the sundown and sun up. Is that how you say it? Sunrise and sundown times in your zone, in your area. So you could actually set it to give you what time the sun's gonna go up and down each day, which is pretty cool. Next, Recall. Recall is you could actually store, I think it's 30, if I'm not mistaken, 30 different recordings of barometer or altimeter readings, and you could actually recall what time or what altitude you were at a specific time and date, which is pretty awesome for those who do some hiking or mountain climbing. They could see, you know, how high they were and, you know, the change periodically, which is pretty cool. All right. RC is the receive, to actually sync your watch with the towers, the 6 towers. So you could actually ask the watch to receive data. You could force it to. It typically syncs overnight, but you could force to receive. And I believe it says that 8/31, which is August 31st, if I'm not mistaken, was probably the last time we synced. Could be wrong, but that's what it currently states. And then we're back at world time. All right, a lot of features. I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg so far with this watch. I mean, you have all those features, and yet we haven't gotten to the triple sensors. So here we go. Press the button one time from the home screen to get to the first sensor, and you have your altimeter. Currently, I'm not sure if that's correct, since I haven't really what's it called, programmed it or whatever. So you have your altimeter here. Typically it gives you a reading on the top there that tells you, it measures change in altitude. So you'll see a peak up or down depending on change. Up meaning that you're getting higher in altitude versus, you know, over time. Down, obviously the opposite, meaning you're decreasing in altitude. So if you're traveling, I traveled actually to Orlando over the summer, and I passed the I think it was Memphis, Tennessee. There's a lot of mountains over there, and I was actually taking pictures of my altimeter using my Rangeman, and it was so cool watching the altimeter respond to the change in altitudes. Very, very cool. So that's your altimeter. Compass. All right. You can see the top, it gives you the southeast mark on the compass. If you turn it, you can see the rating continue to change and so forth. Northwest. So that's what that does. That's your compass. And then you got barometer. It also gives you the reading. You can see Chicago's weather is changing and it's getting worse. It's more humidity and getting colder, meaning it's going to be raining. It actually is raining, I think, outside, drizzling outside. So that gives you a reading of how the temperature is changing. And then it gives you on the bottom the actual temperature reading in Celsius. I think I could change that to Fahrenheit. Oh, correction, I'm sorry. The middle there gives you the temperature in Fahrenheit. Currently 77 degrees. Which maybe this is the inside of the house, because I don't think it's that hot outside. Obviously it's reading the inside of the house. And the bottom there, I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. I didn't check. Alright, so that's your different sensors: altimeter, compass, and barometer. And then you click on your D button, I think it is, A, B, C, or is it C or B? No, A, B, C, D, E, I think it is. So this is B, to go back to the home screen. So yeah, a lot of features, a lot of cool technology to take advantage of, especially if you're, you know, if you're a outdoorsy kind of person, someone who likes the, you know, to travel or the wild or whatever. A lot of cool technology, and of course, you can't forget the tough factor or the tough features of this watch. It could take a beating. Unfortunately, this watch would not be exposed to such conditions. It will be babied in a case with little to no wear, as I typically do with all my watches, but that's just me. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this review of the what is this again? The Rangeman. And there's 3 colors, if I'm not mistaken: the olive green, the black, and the rising yellow. The yellow one is retailed at $500. It's only a Japanese release. 500,000 yen. 5,000 yen, equivalent to $500, plus export fees. and the such. You won't find it in any US retail stores unless they import it. And you can find the black and the green in Macy's and other local stores that sell G-Shocks while supplies last. Okay? Alright guys, thanks for watching. This is Travel coming at you with a quick review. And not so quick, it's going on, holy lord, 15 minutes. I think I've outdone myself. I apologize. This is truly a review. I couldn't just show you the watch and show off. This is not that kind of watch. It's not about the design, it's about the technology behind the watch. So I had to take some time and actually show you the beauty and the features behind it. Otherwise, I'm not making or giving this watch a good review. My personal opinion. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoy that review, and hopefully answer any questions you may have about the watch, and help you make a educated decision about purchasing one in the near future, or any others like it. Okay, this is Travel. Holla at your boy Ben. Thanks again. Keep on doing what you're doing. You know, steady pace. It's not a race. There's gonna be watch after watch coming out, so you know, just watch yourself, bro. Keep it healthy, and enjoy yourself. All right, rock on with the G-Shock on, GW-350. Another one sitting here, GA110AC7, which I haven't even reviewed. You know, I got a lot of those things I haven't reviewed. I haven't had a chance to do. But hit me up with a comment if you guys want to see something particular that you'd like me to review or post. You know, let me know. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. Since it's easier to post pictures on Instagram and videos, I typically tend to post things on there before I even do a YouTube review. And sometimes I don't even do a YouTube review. I just go with Instagram just because it's a lot easier. So follow me there. It's G-Shock Go, a spin on the word Chicago. G-Shock Go, G-Shock Go, G-Shock Go. Get it? Got it? Good. And I'm out. Holla at your boy. This is Chavo.